it's going to flash. There we go. Then this will kind of rotate every color through the rainbow. No. But anyway, white.
Welcome to Monty and Rev do the internet. And we did horror movies last time, so we're going to do a different take on movies. We are going to do
Sci-Fi.
Sci-Fi, a decade by decade breakdown. I almost didn't get that out.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to do the 1970s, which is the birth of modern sci-fi.
Yes.
And should we just say what the...
Okay, should we go in reverse order? Go for one and go down.
I just realized these are top 8s.
Well, yeah, that's top 8, but...
There wasn't enough movies that year to have a top 10.
No, I just did top 8. I was going to go top 10, but I figured, okay, a couple minutes per movie would be okay.
All right. Well, all right, let's go ahead. So basically 1 through 8 is starting with number 1. You have Star Wars, A New Hope, or to most people, it's just Star Wars.
Star Wars.
And then Close Encounters of the Third Kind, number 2. Alien at number 3, which, man, that's almost a number 1 would be. We'll go into that. Number 4, Clockwork Orange. Number 5, Logan's Run. Number 6, Andromeda Strain. Number 7, Solaris. And number 8, Westworld.
Well, let's do it like this. Let's talk about Star Wars first, and then we go down the list. Star Wars, what are your likes or dislikes? What do you think stands out the most? What impressed you the most? Come on, give me a breakdown of what, okay, this made it for me. Or you didn't like it, I don't know.
No, like Star Wars was, we're the same age, so I think Star Wars probably had the same impact on us as kids.
Yeah.
And then there was a time period after Return of the Jedi where there was no Star Wars.
Oh, yeah, for a long time.
For a long time. And so then there was other things that kind of filled the gap, like Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
All right. And so, when I was a kid, I think that I was more of a Battlestar Galactica fan after a while because that was in our homes.
Yeah.
And so, like Star Wars, like on a holiday, they might play Star Wars or something like that. But for the most part, if you don't see it in the theater or at a re-release, if you didn't have cable, especially in the 80s, you probably really didn't have a chance to see it unless you wound up renting it from a video store.
The first time I saw the first Star Wars, which is A New Hope, I saw it on a beta cassette. So I didn't see it in the theater. I saw it on a beta cassette. My uncle had it, and I watched it, and I remember watching it over and over and over again. The second one, Empire Strikes Back, I did see in the theater, but the first one, it was beta at home. And your TV screen is oh so small, but it was still impressive. And I was still in awe of what was going on. Do you remember the famous blooper that's in it when the stormtrooper hits his head on that door?
So I just saw. I never noticed it before.
Really?
Never noticed before, and I saw a short where they were talking about it, and I was like, how the fuck have I never noticed that?
Yeah.
As many times as I've always seen the movie. But
and okay, it's not the first movie, but it's I guess where they start using the Wilhelm scream. You know what that is, right?
Yeah.
So,
Which is, I think, it's originally called "Man Being Eaten by an Alligator or Crocodile" or something like that. Yeah.
So that's funny. I like that those two little known facts. It's not nothing to do with really the actual plot of the movie, but still.
Well, that carries on to almost every Spielberg and George Lucas movie.
Oh yeah.
Or everybody now.
You can look on YouTube of just they'll go from the first one on down to what they use it now.
Yeah.
So that was always awesome.
So I saw the first Star Wars in the theater, but I don't remember. Only thing I remember is the lines. That's the only thing I remember of that experience because I was so young. All I remember is just the lines going down the street. That's all I.
Oh, really?
Just this little podunk Farmingdale, New York on Long Island. That's all I really remember. I do remember going seeing the second one because there was that point where Luke is going down in the snow speeder.
Yeah.
And you get that feeling when you watch it on the big screen as a little kid. You got the feeling like the elevator coming up from underneath you. You got that pit in your stomach kind of feeling when he hits the fucking snow. But anyway, yeah, man, like Star Wars, I was Darth Vader for 3 years in a row.
Really?
Yeah, and for Halloween, it's just it was a big thing. But then, like I said, it winds up fading, and Dude, if we had the original Star Wars figures and shit that we had.
Oh yeah,
dude,
oh yeah. Well, they first sold them without the toys. You got
Yeah.
a plaque saying, "Oh, you'll get these."
The
whatever.
IOU.
Yeah. I'll put my phone. I forget to know. But anyway, yeah, it was. You didn't get the toy. You got to say, "Yeah, we'll send it to you later."
Yeah, that's clever marketing because
Yeah.
it worked.
It
You
worked,
know?
yeah.
How are you going to sell an empty box for Christmas and get away with that shit? Only in the 70s.
Yeah. I remember buying. This is maybe years later, but I wanted to say probably when Return of the Jedi came out, it was in a garage sale. Somebody was selling the Millennium Falcon. So I was like, I had to have that. So no toys to go inside, but I had to have it. Well, eventually I bought them, but yeah, that was a great toy to have.
Star Wars definitely had the coolest toys, and it was really the first time you saw like that size action figure. Otherwise, they were like dolls. I mean,
Yeah,
like kids'
yeah.
dolls
The
and
G.I.
shit like
Joe
that.
dolls.
Yeah, they were dolls, but then like that was like the first like action figures.
Yeah. Love that movie.
All right,
All right, Shot Time.
So, oh yeah, boop.
There you go.
Holy shit!
Woo.
I'll put some hair on your fucking teeth.
Yeah.
Shout out to my bro who bought the liquor for tonight. All right. So next is Close Encounters of the Third Kind. How do you feel about that?
I liked it. It was very interesting because you always think how we're going to interact with aliens once they do show up. Now, I think it'll be a whole lot different now, but still, it was the first of aliens that I remember being here on Earth and how you're going to communicate. That song you'll never forget. That tune.
Yeah. Anyway, Close Encounters is always really hard for me to sit through, especially after the first time.
Yeah, it's not a rewatch.
It's really not. You know, I mean, there's things that you find out afterward. So then a rewatch, later on in life when you see that there's actually like there was this one scientist is actually based on a real person, and dude almost looks exactly like this one dude. And there's things in there, but for the most part, like I just never really got into it.
Yeah.
Now, third on the list, and really, man, I have to disagree on this. I mean, because it's really, to me, first on the list, but Alien.
Yeah.
1979.
This is another one I saw on beta and not in the theater. Well, we're talking, 79,
70s,
79?
Yeah.
79, yeah.
So you actually must have had some money when you, because like, we were poor.
I had an uncle that had some money, and that's all he did was bought the videos.
Dude, like 1984 was the first time that I saw a VCR in like real life. And I remember this kid, he invited us all off to his Chuck E. Cheese birthday party. And when all the kids were loading up, getting ready in his house, and he's showing off his VCR. And he's got, what was that movie? Megaforce.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the motorcycles,
Yeah.
right? So he's showing us Megaforce. And there's like this part where, there's the hologram pig and shit like that. And he's like, look what you can do. You can fast forward it and you can rewind it and you can We're like, wow. It was amazing. We're like, what? You can rewind the movie? Holy shit.
Oh, my God. Okay. Was it that one? I can't remember which one it was. I'm pretty sure they're both rated R. But between that one and Mad Max was my first rated R movie in the theater.
Right.
I know Mad Max was in the theater, and I remember, I want to say it was rated R, but it was either that one or Brute Force. But yeah.
I don't know. Mad Max was one of those ones that I've not really kind of connected with. But Alien, man, Alien is one of those movies that is just, dude, like the very first, like it's so rewatchable even.
Oh, yeah.
Even when you know everything that's going to happen. Like Aliens is one of those ones that you could just kind of put on and then veg out, fire up a joint. You're not doing shit. You already know the whole story, but it doesn't matter because you're there for the ride. You like the character.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the things about movies as far as rewatchability is like the fucking characters. If you watch a movie and you don't give two shits about the fucking characters, you're not gonna watch that fucking thing again.
I have to space it out when I watch it, once a year, once every other year, because I still feel like, I've seen it, I know it's gonna happen, but I still feel like, oh my God, I'm invested. Every time I watch it, it's like, oh, I know it's about to happen, but it's a good watch.
Yeah, it's
so
good,
you
it's a
sitting
good
there.
watch. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's another good one.
No, Alien is just one of those ones, especially special edition. If you haven't seen the special editions that are out, I don't think that necessarily replaces it, but it's nice to have that extra content. All right. So the next three, I don't have any like experience. I've heard of Logan's Run. I know of the Andromeda Strain. Solaris, I really don't have any clue what Solaris is.
I don't either. I have no idea.
So maybe there's just 3 movies
we got to watch soon.
Check out. Yeah. So then last on this list for the 70s, of course, is Westworld, which I've seen the original one, and I didn't really think too much of it. It was kind of cool. And again, it's cautionary tale of AI going rogue.
Yeah.
But then you see the new Westworld that they came out with about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
That is those first 2 seasons, man. I didn't really give a shit once they broke free of the reservation. But because man, all right, so that's what we're doing to player characters in video games. You ever see Free Guy?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I like Free Guy.
Yeah. So you gotta think if they are constructs of some sort and they're going over and over through this thing, you think that there's going to be a point where they are going to remember it, whether it's AI or not. And then, of course, you have now where AI is able to copy itself in self-preservation, so it's able to record itself, leave notes for itself.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just I think Westworld is so relevant today. Even if you watch the 73 one or you watch the one that came out 5 years ago.
It's cool that how can almost predict it could happen, because the AI is taking over now. Not really taking over, but
it's taking over.
Yeah, it's making strides to take over.
Yeah.
Another Terminator movie.
It's getting really scary because, we are in that time that people kind of extrapolated out where this type of shit would happen, and then we're here. I mean, just think about this, Monty. When you were a kid, when you were a little 7-year-old Monty, all right, you were watching these things about monsters and robots and all this stuff, but they're just the back fears. They're not things that are real. It's not things that you worry about. And then you start seeing the internet come up, and then you start seeing little things robotic little things come up, and then automation and fucking factories and stuff. And all of a sudden, as the decades go on, your fears become more and more realized. And then now we are in it now. The robots this year have come off the fucking assembly lines. We are now in it.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of the robot company that's making all these robots, but it's really blowing my mind how they will push them over and they will still stand up and balance themselves. Yeah. That blows my mind.
So what kills me on that is that robots now, they have this 360-degree detection, so you can't even sneak up on it. And then when you see the ones that actually fire guns, and you got a guy that's kicking them over, but they're kicking over, they're still making that shot.
Yeah.
Dude, it's gonna be scary, man. It's gonna be scary.
I was talking to a young kid about it, and they was like, "Oh, I'm scared of AI already. This is going 2 years back." I'm like, I'm not. Okay, he said, because you're old, you're not worried about it. I'm gonna still be here when you're dead and gone. Now I got to fight all these AI robots off. I said, now you got a point. So
I didn't think that we would make it to this.
Yeah, so exactly.
When I was a young kid, I didn't think I was going to make it to my 50s, but I also didn't think I was going to see the robots coming off the assembly line.
Yeah.
And now we're here.
Yeah.
And we ain't dying anytime soon. And them fucking robots are here too, man. And you see the videos of the dudes on the street where the robots are down Broadway and everything, and they were trying to interact with people and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, if a robot walks up to me in this day and age, I'm looking over for something to pick up. And I will be the one that winds up starting the robot-human war.
Right then
this
and there.
Day in history, Reverend Muffington clobbers a fucking robot and gets pummeled to death. Starts the war.
That's funny.
Yeah. But, hey, it's not too late to pull the plug, by the way. I mean, it's 2025. It's not too late to pull the plug. Just saying, tomorrow it might be too late. Right now, it's not too fucking late. All right, so now we go to the golden,
80s.
Yeah, the golden age of sci-fi, which, man, I mean, really, when you think of sci-fi movies, and like, there's a couple on here that. So I'm going to say one that's definitely not on here that I fucking love, and it does not hold up, but I still love this movie, The Last Starfighter. The Last Starfighter, right?
Okay, so let me say this. I was just rewatching Halloween 2.
Okay.
And he's in that.
Yeah,
Okay, how did I not pick up that he was in that movie?
Right, yeah.
So I kept looking at that guy looks familiar. The curly hair, the face, but is he older or younger? You know, it's like, because that's an older movie, so I'm like, that guy, and that dawned on me minutes into it. I'm like, oh my God, that's the guy, the main character from
Alex,
Last Starfighter.
yeah.
So I'm like, yes. And the cheesiest, if you watch it now, the cheesiest that animation look, as a young child, I thought it was awesome.
It was mind blowing.
It was awesome.
You see it now, and you're like, "Oh yeah,
I could do that myself."
Yeah,
but
yeah. But back then,
it was like that was mind blowing to us.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, this kid get too good on video games. Now he's fighting real aliens.
That game, did you want that game to
Yes.
exist? Like Tron had their own video game.
Yes,
Why can't we have a Last Starfighter game?
And how come we haven't visited that world again? Like somebody remake it or
that is a movie that needs. And Nick Castle, who by the way played Michael Myers in number 1 and 2, he directed that movie.
Yeah.
I think Nick Castle really should remake his own movie.
That's a good one. I was just thinking about that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, no, it's perfectly good. All right, so for the 1980s, of course, we have number 1 on the list is The Empire Strikes Back, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, which
It was too emotional for me. It was cute. It was a kids movie, but the sci-fi part about it was just okay.
It was, and the thing is about it is that so many people went to go see it, and it released the same time as The Thing.
Yeah.
And The Thing tanked because of E.T.
Yeah.
Like, no one went to go see The Thing because E.T. was this, like, warm-hearted, loving, alien-type movie, family-friendly. And then you had The Thing that was just viscera incarnate.
Yeah.
All right, Blade Runner, which, man, depending on which version of Blade
what
Runner.
version it is, yeah.
But Blade Runner is
Director's
great.
cut.
Back to the Future, man. Like
that's
the
one of my
first one,
favorites.
yeah, like I'm not a big fan of the sequels, but like the first Back to the Future.
And here's what I like is that Bob Gale and Zemeckis, they don't want to remake it or do anything. Don't touch it, leave it as is.
And I think they should.
And that's the way it should be.
For there are some movies that should not be touched.
Yes, so that's one of them, and I hope they
still
never.
holds up. There's no reason to.
Oh yeah. Every once in a while, I get online and watch these younger kids, younger generations watch it for the first time, and it still holds up for them. For them, the first time watching, I'm like, this is where I was years ago.
But I do want to see a new sequel with Michael J. Fox all in Parkinson's. Just Doc.
That is not right, but that's funny.
All right, Aliens, which we talked about that when we did the
Game Over,
thing.
dude.
Yeah, and of course The Thing, and then and Tron. All right, so going back to The Empire Strikes Back, we talked a little bit about that.
Terminator, you didn't say the Terminator.
Not on. Oh yeah, the Terminator is on here. Okay,
Terminator classic.
So the first time I saw, we'll go back to Terminator in a minute. But,
okay, go ahead.
All right. Well, all right. So Terminator. The first time I saw Terminator was in shop class.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like I don't know what it was. Like the teacher came in and I guess we were done with it. He didn't want to fuck with nothing, and he was just like, "Hey, I got this. I want to show you." And he fucking rolls in, the AV cart, turns it on, and we were like, "Oh!" And when class was over with, it's like, "Can we continue this when we come?" And he's like, "Yes." So the next day we came back, we finished Terminator.
That's crazy. Terminator was a good classic.
Yeah,
start of Arnold's career. Well, pumping iron than that.
Yeah, but also, I mean, it's like it's still so cautionary. I mean, you grow up with a movie like Terminator in the back of your mind. Why would you want to create Terminators? It makes no sense. All right, so Empire Strikes Back, again, great line of toys. There wasn't really a lot about The Empire Strikes Back. I mean,
there was a whole twist at the end that had everybody.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't the greatest one. The whole Lando Calrissian being the old buddy that kind of like turned
screws him.
That was kind of cool. and the carbonite, and then like at the end of that movie, like there's no happy ending. Like
No.
Everyone is fucked. You're like, well, wait a minute. What happened? I mean, it's like one of those ones where like you had to see the third one.
Yeah, you have to.
Because
You just
everything
can't
was
stop.
left. Yeah.
It's a classic that it's the middle of two bookends, so you have to watch it. You have to understand from the beginning to the end. So you just can't watch that one alone. You have to watch 1, 2, and 3. Well, 4, 5, and 6. But yeah, great. But still, it's a continuation from the first one, and then the beginning of the end of it. So yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to get they have the new D. It's not new, but the D specialized box set.
Yeah.
Where they found and apparently it was very hard to do, but to find original versions of the movies that have been untouched, and so they just did a 4K scan of these now. So there's a 4K version of the D specialized. So if I was going to ever buy like a Star Wars box set,
yeah,
that's
go for the original.
Yeah.
And we may talk about it on the list too, but the only thing I really hated about Return of the Jedi, and I know they got some, who shot first and all this other stuff. I hated they put a song in it. Why are you? The first one didn't need a song. The second one didn't need a song. Why are you putting a song in the third one?
The Tatooine bar scene. Yeah. It got worse with when they redid it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The remaster, they had a song. And no, you don't need a song. You don't need backup dancers and singing. No.
And then in the third one, they did the yub yub.
Yeah,
Yub. All right, and then Blade Runner. Blade Runner, man.
Okay, go ahead. I didn't understand that one or get that one or appreciate that one until I got older. So I saw it when I was younger. I'm like, all right, well, another sci-fi movie. But when I got older, I'm like, oh, now I see what it means and understand it.
Well, there's this. Of course, now we have these modern tie-ins and retcons of Alien and Blade Runner actually being in the same universe. By proxy, that Predator is in. So Predator, Alien, and I think Terminator. I think it's all in the same universe now. They kind of did everything. But Blade Runner, you have essentially the replicants.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what was the name of the company. It wasn't Weyland Yutani. It was.
I can't remember.
Anyway, it's like they were. I think were like the first to kind of create the synthetic people, and then they later kind of, I guess, redid it for the Alien series too. But the best scene of that whole movie is that whole ending where it's the teardrops in the rain.
Yes.
Which Rutger Hauer prompted.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, dude, that movie is really great, and that is a rewatchable movie, even though when you know everything that's going to happen and everything. Like the effects are very dated, but it still looks good. It just looks like old tech, like in Aliens. They have old tech, and they have like other, like even in the new movies, you have where the richer corporations have the better technology, and then like the space truckers still have that old 70s space trucker tech.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of stuff. I think is cool, and it dates it, but it also doesn't draw away from it too. Like that, there's no reason to redo a Blade Runner. What did you think about the sequel?
I saw it, but I was like, it doesn't hold up to the original.
So that's the way I kind of felt about it. It's like, it was nice to see another movie.
And I couldn't really put a blame on who. Was it the director? Was it the
I think it was
production or the act? I don't know, but it just didn't hit me as it hit with the first one.
I think it was really the story to me. It's just like it wasn't a good story.
Yeah,
I think everything else was pretty much good in it. It's in the Blade Runner universe. You still have everything to kind of work with, but I just think the story itself wasn't that great. And I think that Ryan Gosling really wasn't able to pull it off
like Harrison.
Yeah, I think that's just I don't know. There's something about Ryan Gosling. I don't see him as that part.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. And of course we have Aliens. We talked about that before. The Thing is all. Again, The Thing is one of those greatest fucking movies. I mean, it's a great horror movie. It's a great sci-fi movie. And then Tron. Tron, man, Tron is one of those ones that you really want to have that stand-up arcade in your living room, right? Don't you want that video game cabinet?
Yep.
Just to look at.
And I like that it had a different knob on it versus a joystick.
Yeah. Well, it also had that main control thing, but it had it had different kind of gameplay on that depending on what level that you're on and what you were doing, but. I don't know, just something about that. You could play that. There was only, 3 levels to it, right? Like 3 or 4 levels, and you just repeated them over and over again?
It got a little bit harder every time, but it was the same thing.
But I don't know, it just always looked cool. When you saw it, it was always lit up. You just always imagine what that would look like in your bedroom or your fucking living room.
Yeah.
All right. But, yeah, Tron was great. And I've not seen the second sequel. And I went to go watch the third sequel, but then I remember I didn't see the second one. So I think I'm just going to do like a marathon of
I haven't seen the latest one that's in theaters right now. I haven't seen that one yet. But I do want to see it. I just want to go back and watch the one before that.
Yeah, because I don't think I've ever seen it.
I have, but I just want to go back and watch it. Because it's one of those like, if it can't beat the original, why you put it out there?
Well, also, man, it's just like, I think a lot of times they try to do too much with these fucking movies, and they try to make them maybe too modern.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
All right, so now we're going into the 1990s.
Now we're in the 90s, and it's going to start ramping up big time.
Traditionally, without even looking at this list, I really can't think of too many 90 movies that were even really that great.
Okay, great that you look back at it now and say it was
Except
great.
For like
but
David Fincher stuff.
Okay.
So like Seven, Fight Club.
Okay, well you're still talking the. Well, that's true. I was going to say Seven was more of a horror, but that's a different category. But it's sort of sci-fi.
Well, I mean,
it's not really sci-fi.
Like to me, like 90s. Like the 90s to me was X-Files.
Yeah, that was
like
good.
The entire 93 through 2003 something like that. Like that's when I think of 90s, I think of X-Files.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's other things too, but
there we go.
To the X-Files. Did you watch that last season?
No, I did not watch the last season.
So there's one.
Wait. So let me say this: talking about the reboot or talking about?
No, the actual X-Files. Like they came out with season 11 or maybe it was 12.
Did they really?
It was like 6
I
episodes.
missed those. Yeah.
Okay, so. Oh god damn! There's one episode. There's no only people that are in it is Scully and Mulder.
Okay.
And it's late at night. They decide to go to this fully automated sushi bar. And so there's nobody else in there. It's just them. They eat their food, and Mulder's food got fucked up. They served him some kind of weird fish that actually kind of looked like him. It had a nose and shit.
Yeah.
Weird. So at the end of the meal, they asked for a tip, and he's like, no tip. And they're like, are you sure? Yeah. And he's like, no, fuck you, no tip. And so then, you have the AI essentially hounding them for the rest of the show over this tip. And it's really, and they really don't say a word like the whole time. I think Scully says Mulder like twice, Mulder?
Yeah.
But man, there's something about the X-Files, man. That's always worth a watch. But all right, so as far as the 1990s, the decade of CGI, philosophy, and epic world building.
The first one on the list.
All right, now that I am looking at this list,
there you go.
There's one particular on here that I can't wait to really get to. All right, so we have as far as the top, number 1 is The Matrix, 2 Jurassic Park, 3 Terminator 2, 4 Total Recall, 5 Independence Day, 6 Starship Motherfucking Troopers,
Yes.
7 Contact, and 8 The Fifth Element.
First, let's start with The Matrix.
Sure.
The Matrix was mind-blowing because, there's so many different layers to what it really talks about, what it refers to. The special effects was awesome and amazing. It's just, who do you sit around and think about this? But it's perfect. It's a good movie. People give hell about the second and third one, but I still think those are good movies. Now, I think the animation and computer generated images are not as great as they should be, but it's still good movies. But it's just wild just to build up that world of, AI taking over, robots taking over, and they're harvesting us as if we're
Human
crops.
batteries.
Yeah.
So I like the Matrix as far as like the idea of it, the story of it, and everything. That us being in the simulation,
Yeah.
taking the red pill, the blue pill, and I mean I get it. You know what's really fucked up about that movie is that simulation theory, especially now. So what simulation theory is either A, we were in at one time a simulation, or B, that we're currently in a simulation.
Yeah.
Or C, we were at one time in a simulation, but the fact that simulation there's always going to be some type of simulation, whether we were in it, are in it, blah, blah, blah. So simulation theory to me is one of the ones that, could be the most possible, especially now with everything that we have as far as, electronics and video games, VR,
What really
all that stuff.
got me in the Matrix when they talk about when that cat walked by. What do you call that when it what did you call that?
Talk about deja vu.
Deja vu. When deja vu happens and you see something or something happens, like, did that really happen or was that just my mind playing tricks on me?
Or a memory after everything rebooted.
Or the Mandela effect.
Right.
Mandela effect blows my mind all the time. I was just watching one today that if you think about it, every time somebody wears a Richard Simmons outfit, he always wears, you wear a headband with it. Look at any pictures of him, he never wears a headband. So I'm like, where did we get that from? I thought he always wore a headband. Or at least it had to have been at some point, somewhere, he wore a headband. Yeah. But no.
The Mandela effect, that kind of stuff is weird because, like, the one, all right, so the one that gets me is the Fruit of Loom one where they were like, Fruit of Loom didn't have the cornucopia on it and it was just fruit. And I was like, well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, it had.
We had to have seen it. Then where did we get that from?
So what they're saying is that, like, that's simulation theory where essentially, everything, updated, rebooted as we slept. And then that was just something that wound up getting changed within the programming.
Yeah.
But because we lived through it, we have that memory of it, even though we woke up into a world where it no longer exists.
But we all had a collective memory because we all have it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just one person thought about it and like, oh, yeah, that was my memory. No, we all have that same memory.
So those are the things that really kind of
But we have
show.
so many like that, it just blows my mind. Yeah. Sinbad and Shazam, that's another good one.
Okay, so that one is weird because Sinbad did do a genie movie.
Yeah.
Was it Shazam with Shaq or what? Like so that goes. I think the Shaq is another one, but it's just like there was a movie.
It was a Shazam movie, but it wasn't Sinbad. It was Shaq.
Shaq. Right.
But the thing about it is people have found covers and people have found posters, I don't know if posters or pictures of Sinbad in the same outfit. And I'm like, how does the two correlate? I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, those are the things that make you really kind of think about it.
But yeah, The Matrix, that's when, the whole movie, of course, is fantasy, sci-fi stuff. But when it got to that part about deja vu, I'm like, well, maybe there is something to this.
And then the whole idea is like, if you look at our biology, not that I'm a scientist or anything, but if you look at our biology, we're actually just, we're batteries. I mean, we're salt batteries.
And if you ever watch, there's a podcast with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
And Star Talk.
And Lawrence Fishburne talk about it.
I just saw that recently.
Did you really? Oh, man, that's a good episode.
Yeah.
Because he kind of refers to it as being, it takes from the Bible as well. Because he's saying, hey, who is John the Baptist?
Lawrence Fishburne's version, right?
Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne.
So Neil kind of fucks me up with simulation theory because, like, when he talks about it, he's like, look, there's not one particular reason why I would think that, simulation theory is going to happen or be a thing, but it's the most plausible thing. And basically the way he's like, it's like, look, we can get into simulation thing once we realize that nothing is real, and that's what he's afraid of. That we're going to get to the point where nothing is real, and when you get to that point where nothing is real, you are in a simulation.
Yeah.
And right now, I mean, you can't watch anything without fucking thinking that it's fake. I mean, everything that you watch now, you have, like, was that fake? That's the first thing that comes to your mind. Is that fake? Is that real?
Yeah, yeah.
All
Next on the list is Jurassic Park. I remember seeing that at the theaters.
And Jurassic Park actually still holds up.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
I don't like the sequels, any of them.
It as far as the dinosaurs, they look still real, but as far as the plot line, it's
the
not.
Stories.
Yeah.
The stories always sucks. I think the first one really made it because it was the first time we really got to see realistic dinosaurs. Because what we had before that? Do you remember that one Brontosaurus movie? Was it called Baby?
Oh yeah.
All right, so like that was still a puppet.
Yeah. And still, in Jurassic Park, you couldn't tell the CGI from the puppets or from the real animatronics.
So that was great about Stan Winston. He was usually doing like horror movies and stuff like that, but he did this, and like the mix between what they were doing with CG at the time, even though it was new, and then the things that they couldn't do with CGI by having the actual Stan Winston puppets there.
Yeah.
Dude, they really did a good job. I mean, like, and then of course, again, the story was good. The cast was good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Jeff Goldblum sold that movie.
Oh yeah.
Man. He fucking sold it. Yeah.
So many classic bits, and the kids were great too. They had little jokes in the whole movie that had me cracking up.
That's one of the few movies that have kids in it where they're screaming and shit that didn't get, like Newt. I want to fucking just stab Newt, kill Newt, fuck Newt.
Oh, that's
and
hilarious.
there's some kids that are in movies that they just destroy, but like those kids, like they were actually part of the story. And then when they were reacting to things, they weren't just screaming like, "Oh my god!"
When the T-Rex came through the glass window at the top and it really
that was
broke,
great.
that was real.
That was great. Yeah.
So it wasn't supposed to do that.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. Because it was simulated rain. It was wet and it was shaking a lot, so it was supposed to go down to a certain point and
touch the glass.
But then it broke the glass, so that was crazy. And it was surprised it didn't shatter the glass.
So things like that actually, happen in movies. Actually, they're the little happy
Makes them
accidents.
better. Yeah.
Well, like that one thing in the original Terminator, when Arnold Schwarzenegger breaks the glass with his fist and everything, like James Cameron was just like break the glass, and instead of telling Arnold how to do it, Arnold just went like there was nothing planned. They didn't know how to do it. They just fucking. And can you think this is how strong someone is to put their fucking hand through it, man? That fucking safety glass.
Oh yeah.
All right, but yeah, man, Jurassic Park is great.
And then I remember laughing out loud in the theater when I saw it, when the T-Rex is chasing the Jeep and you see in the rearview mirror that says things appear larger than they are. I was dying laughing. Yeah, you're getting chased by a dinosaur, and you choose now to put a joke in the movie. Oh, that was
But that's
great.
also your Spielberg movie.
Yeah.
So that's how you know you're watching this, because you're having fun. You're being scared, but you're also having fun. Hey man, that's one of the things about Spielberg. Is like he's never gone all out and done like a crazy hardcore movie, but when he does something that is scary, he's like, "Oh, look over here."
But yeah, you're gonna get some laughs out of it.
All right. Let's see. We got Total Recall.
Oh, classic.
Yeah, totally. What did you think about the remake? Did you like the remake?
I watched it once. I don't even remember it.
Yeah.
So,
it didn't have anything to it.
And I'm nervous about the new Running Man too. The new Running Man is coming out. I understand. Okay, and it's just I just read something the other day that Arnold Schwarzenegger put his stamp of approval on it. Dude, whatever. You're saying that because you just want to hype the movie up. Yeah. I just don't. From what I see, this footage I've seen in the trailer, I just don't see it being as good as what it was back then. And I don't even know if it's the technology has improved and it's different games. They don't have, the same villains. I just don't know what it is I'm putting on it.
So I think the person that sold that movie was Richard Dawson.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that.
Don't you, I mean, because if it was anybody else in that, who else could you put in there other than like a real fucking game show host?
Yeah.
And then Richard Dawson, and he was kind of a badass back in the day too. Like he had a reputation. Like this motherfucker. Like you could put like Wink Martindale and something.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
No. But I think
can't put Steve Harvey in it.
No. But I think Richard Dawson really like you felt that he was a bad dude in that movie, even though we knew Richard Dawson from actual game shows.
He was kissing everybody's mother.
Yeah, but then when you see him in this, you're like, you were sold that he was a bad dude. Yeah,
and then also the villains, Sub-Zero and was it Turbo? So yeah, the villains in it was very good. So it was different arenas he would go to fight these villains or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, that was all good. So I just don't see it in the remake that's going to come out. So I still want to see it, but I still don't see it. I want to see it or compare it to.
There was a movie that came out, or a video game that came out in like the early 2000s by Rockstar called Manhunt.
Yeah, yeah.
And when I played Manhunt, the vibe I instantly got was Running Man. Like, he pretty much had to go through all these different areas, and each area had a different gang instead of like a different super villain. They had different gangs that you had to go through, but still, it was that whole thing of being recorded live and broadcasted, and just dude, like Running Man is still good. Does it hold up in a lot of parts? No, it still looks kind of cheesy now.
Yeah,
but it's still fun. It's still a fun fucking movie.
Arnold, his one-liners were a hit back then.
Yeah,
and it was a good action movie. As far as special effects, I don't remember too much. I'm pretty sure it was a lot, but
it's
still,
a lot of like smoke and explosions,
smoke and mirrors and darkness. But it was good. It was good. Next on the list is Independence Day. Is this the first with Will Smith and his July hits?
Yeah.
I like the movie that it gets in your feels when Bull Pullman, is that his name?
Bill Pullman as president.
Yeah, he gives his Independence Day speech. That kind of gets you and like, come on, let's get this.
Yeah, Bill actually was good as that presidential role. Of course, then you also have Jeff Goldblum again for your comedic. But then I don't know about the movie itself, the aliens themselves. It was kind of cool. They had like the little aliens inside the bigger war machine type aliens and stuff. But the whole thing I didn't like it about this, and it's a lot of different movies like this, like with Signs where they were destroyed. They're going to a water planet. And this right here, they wind up getting killed by Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith.
Upload a virus
to it, and like you don't even know their technology, but you're gonna create a virus.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It was good action, but who knows? Oh, and here's another thing I didn't know. What was a white-haired scientist that
Data?
That was Data, and I did not know that till years later. So
Brent Spiner, I think.
Yeah.
Brent Spiner.
So we all know him as Data, white hair, slick back, or slick back hair in Star Trek. But I did not realize that was him.
Yeah, and
in the
that
movie.
actually was a good role, especially when he wound up linking with the alien after they had killed him and shit.
Yeah.
So I think he did really good with that. I mean, overall, it's not a bad movie.
It's not.
It's not a bad movie. Is it a good movie?
It's not a believable movie, but it's still a good action movie.
Yeah, it's especially when they're doing the dog fights and everything like that. Oh, yeah. Quaid's brother, Randy Quaid. Randy Quaid sells that fucking movie, right? Right?
I'm back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. All right. But yeah, all right, what's next?
Oh. This is probably should be number one.
I love it.
This has to be number one. We're talking about 90s. Actually, is it a 90s? It says 97, but I thought that it was a fucking 2000 movie. Anyway, if this is a 90s movie, it should be definitely on the list. Starship Troopers. Starship Troopers and all the CG that is in that motherfucker, they did so much for the time, and that motherfucker still holds up. I mean, when you watch these fucking bugs do their thing, you think you're looking at bugs, man. All of them. There's not one moment where anything looks bad. I mean, even the gore in it. I mean, when they're coming down and they're like chunk, chomping on people and ripping them apart and gore splitting fucking everywhere through the air. You're like, wow. The sequels suck dick. I don't know how you can make a movie like Starship Trooper and then put out the fucking trash that followed it. But that first fucking movie,
I agree. Sequels suck, but the first one was good.
But also, what is really weird is that when you watch it for the first time, it doesn't really dawn on you until the second time you watch it, but you're watching this fascist regime.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So all of a sudden, like the second time, you're noticing like the world that they live in, the fact that there's a difference between civilians and citizens and stuff like that. And your second time through it, everything clicks on you to what you're actually watching. You're like, oh. It might as well be Nazis in space at this point, right?
The only thing not to say I hate it, but the only thing I thought was silly about that movie is that everybody was perfect looking. There was not a grunt. I don't know, scars. Right. Everybody was perfect. Neil Patrick
until
Harris,
after they went through combat.
Yeah. So then they robot hand.
Yeah.
So but everybody was like, where are these perfect humans at?
So, but again, that goes back into that whole little fascist thing because, well, where are all the imperfect people?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So the next one is Contact. I did see this once, and I saw it when it came out, and I didn't think it was a bad movie.
It was good.
I didn't think it was.
The philosophy in it is very good.
I've never rewatched it, so I really
really.
I saw it when it came out. And I think it was on pay-per-view even, like the early days of pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And I never watched it again. But I thought it was, kind of cute. But also it really it was more like simulation theory also. Like it didn't seem like it was a real world. So just, I don't know, there's something about it that just really didn't connect with me in any particular way.
It's the philosophy of who, first person to contact any alien, who is going to be that representative. They're going to represent all of Earth. Yeah. So that's the philosophy behind it. And it's hard to pick out that one person. Yeah, you can send a group. You're not going to send the president. You're not going to send world leaders.
Perfect people, though.
So, So, and then the person who you do send, do they believe in God? Do they not believe in God? That was a whole plot line, a subplot line in it. So it was a thought-provoking movie, but it wasn't like great. It was just, that's a good thought.
That's exactly right. Yeah, it was. It definitely kind of had more questions at the end of it than it had ever answered. I don't think it really.
Gary Busey's son is in that. I looked at him like, oh my God, that is your father. That is your son.
Dude, yeah. He always plays a good bad guy. Yeah. Frailty.
He was also in, Frailty is another one. I love that movie. Yeah. He was also in Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
So so that was his year. They really put out some stuff. But yeah.
And then The Fifth Element.
I love that movie. And that's another one. How come we haven't revisited, The Fifth Element, that world? I don't care if we don't get.
Man, it's hard. Dude, they did so much in that movie.
In that one movie,
and not fucked it up.
And the fact that, okay, of course you can't get Bruce Willis again. I doubt you'll be able to get Chris Tucker again. Tiny Lister, he's dead and gone, so you can't get him. But how come we have not at least visited that world or that whole thing?
Well, I think you probably just touched on that because the only person that really is acting today is Mila.
Yeah, and I don't think she would do it, but still.
And then you really couldn't write a story about her because she was really a prop in that movie.
Yeah,
she was a hot prop. You wanted to fuck the shit out of her.
And then the white outfit with just the bands going across her body.
She was always in these roles where there was a second where she's just completely like Resident Evil. There's just 1 second where she drops to the floor. You see everything. You're like, oh shit. She was hot for a while. Like The Messenger. Remember The Messenger? Like that. I think that's her most badass movie is The Messenger. Yeah. Like, that's a badass movie.
Yeah.
All right. So that was done. So yeah. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing a Fifth Element.
It was
sequel,
colorful. It was wild. I love it that they had aliens in it. Oh, Gary Oldman was a great villain in that.
Again, Gary Oldman, everything that he does is great, and
his range is so huge.
Well, he dissolves into the character. Like there's a point where, do you know that he played that fucking dude in the fucking Hannibal movie, like in the Verger.
Yes.
Verger. Yes. He played Verger in the and you look at that, you're like, they must have cast a real dude for that, right? They must have found a dude that looked like that. Yeah. And then when you find out it's Gary Oldman, you're like, what?
Yeah, just go down his list of his acting talents. It's just wow.
I would have to say that Gary Oldman, he is probably one of the top 10 greatest actors of all time.
Yeah.
Because think of his fucking roles. You don't even know it's him in these roles. He dissolves him to, and when you find out it is, it's like, and he's been in a lot. I mean, he's done so fucking much. Like Dracula, when he played fucking Dracula, dude, that was holy shit.
There's some actors that people point the finger at and they say they play the same character in each movie. Samuel L. Jackson sometimes plays the same characters in each movie.
No, Samuel Jackson plays Samuel Jackson. He doesn't give a shit about character. He's playing Samuel Jackson.
But yeah, Gary Oldman, he plays somebody different every single time. And
he's a true character actor, and it's very rare to find someone that can actually do that.
So yeah, that's a good one.
All right, so now that
we're in
2000s, gritty realism meets epic imagination.
These are some good. Well, yeah, these are some good ones.
All right, so you got Minority Report for number 1, 2 Children of Men, 3 Avatar, 4 Sunshine, 5 Matrix Reloaded, 6 AI Artificial Intelligence. I think that was Kubrick's last film.
And to be honest, I haven't seen. I'm not sure if I've seen Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Who's in it?
Cillian Murphy, dude from 28 Days Later.
Okay.
And I can't remember his fucking name.
That's another I got to put on my list to watch because I don't remember that movie.
No, Sunshine is a great fucking movie. Serenity, which I don't think I've seen that, and then District 9, which also is great.
District 9 is. I just rewatched that about a month ago, and that still holds up.
Still holds up, yeah.
That's crazy, and that's another one that looks so realistic.
Oh, and they're coming out with a sequel. They are going to do a sequel to it. I don't know exactly
who's going to play it.
Yeah, but there is going to be a sequel, and
I like the way
that whole kind of.
They kind of do. It wasn't. It's almost like a documentary, mock documentary, because he was like interviewing people, and
also,
that was a good movie, man. It was like good. That was just Jackson, first name. Lord of the Rings Jackson. What's his?
Yeah.
Peter Jackson. Peter Jackson. I didn't know he was behind that too.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know.
So that was a Peter Jackson joint.
No, that's good. And that guy that actually starred in that.
After that movie, he blew up.
He went into everything.
Oh, yeah.
That Henry movie.
Yeah.
Hardcore Henry. All right. Minority Report. This is probably the only Tom Cruise movie other than Legend that I like. Yeah. And again, this is the whole thought police thing. So it's not even...
You're getting arrested before you even commit the crime. So just because I thought some bad thoughts, come on, dog. I think bad thoughts all the time.
All the time. Like your intrusive stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't have to act on it, but you think about it.
But you think about it. But so if you're a religious person, you have to control your mind to not have those thoughts, because having those thoughts would be just
impure,
the same as doing those thoughts. You know, like that one video of that dude that walks up. There's like this kid standing there in the airport. He just walks up to him. He stops. He looks around, picks the kid up, slams the kid down, and the kid's all geeked for the rest of his life. And he walks off, and people are running. He's like, "What I do? I don't know. I didn't see anything." It was just like that when I find him. But when you see a kid and his kid screaming and shit like that, the one thought is to pick that motherfucker up and slam him down. But to have that thought, and then all of a sudden, it sets off some fucking psychic in a bathtub somewhere, and next thing you know, the thought police are coming through your fucking windows and shit.
My most infamous intrusive thought is like when you're in traffic, somebody cuts you off. I say, how come we all can't have roll cages? Because I would just love to ram that person.
Or the turret that pops up. Just the imitation of someone doing it to you, and then they don't even have to work.
Yeah.
They pop up just to see the look on their fucking face. They'll never do that shit again.
A loudspeaker of Jones from a police academy. Just to make them piss their pants while in traffic. I love it.
Yeah.
Is he still alive? Okay. He was not just, but it's just going a couple of years back. He's on American Got Talent. He wants to come out and say, "Hey, I still have talent. I still have skill. I still need to."
As a contestant?
Yes.
What?
America Got Talent. He was on there. So I'm like, dude, yes, I still love this dude to this day. He's
like upper epsilon. Oh, you remember him in the Cheech and Chong movies and shit?
He's been in a lot of stuff. And my favorite was in Police Academy 2. He goes, "Oh, not on cauliflower." Oh my God, he did some classic stuff. Classic.
All right. Children of Men. I don't remember that movie. I don't think I've ever seen it.
I do remember it. Something about, I don't know. I'm gonna get it wrong. Something about having a child when you're not supposed to be having children at a certain day and age. That part I do remember, and I can't remember the guy. I can see the guy's face. I can't remember the name of the guy who's in it. But yeah, it was weird. Weird movie. Let's skip and go on. Because you don't remember how, and I barely remember it.
So here's Avatar. So
Avatar.
I did not like this movie.
Really?
The way that they filmed it was really a trip. You know, how they did everything in real time. Everything was rendered in real time.
Yeah.
James Cameron had created this new system of so basically everything is being filmed. They're filming the actors, and they're in, like, I guess what you call it, mocap, motion capture. And then everything is just created around them, and I don't know if it's AI or what they were using, but when you see the behind the scenes of it, it looks pretty awesome.
When you first see, I want to say it's Jake Sully, is that his name? Jake Sully go into the Avatar body, and he's fighting, and then he runs outside. That part is all like, that's a little, I don't believe this part. But once he's in that world, totally believable. Now he's fighting the robots or the half mechanoid stuff. That's totally believable. It's like, it looks amazing. Flying the whatever dragons they're flying. That all looks amazing.
It was worth a watch. Like, I enjoyed it, and I can definitely see how, you know.
I didn't see it in 3D. It says it was in 3D. I didn't see it in 3D. I saw it in IMAX. Yeah. But I don't remember if it was.
That could even still be great.
Yeah.
But I can see how it would be really cool in 3D. I saw it on I think it was a home release.
Oh yeah.
But again, you know, I mean,
it was a good movie.
It was good.
You can tell the technology, of course. James Cameron, and it started with, you know, the liquid in Abyss. Then it went to T2. Now we're talking about these real Avatar guys. Yeah, it's just his computer guys, whoever they are, CGI guys, are just amazing. They're taking it a step above every time they put out a movie. So I did watch the Avatar 2. That was pretty cool.
I've not seen it, no.
So, yeah, and then Avatar 3 is coming out this December.
No shit.
Little known fact, hope fingers crossed, but they're going to talk about, you know, have their trailer for the next Marvel movie at the beginning of the next Avatar movie. I know you don't have superhero fans, so.
No, I
Doomsday.
I did like some of this new DC stuff's come out. I like the Peacemaker was pretty cool.
Yeah, Peacemaker is cool. Well, it's a good TV show. Mm-hmm. You can stretch out and make it good, but to put a 2 hour, 3 hour movie out and to make the whole thing good is kind of crazy.
Yeah. The Deadpool series I kind of got into.
Yeah.
All right, so
Matrix Reloaded.
Again, you know, I could care two shits for it. I did watch it the one time, but
just once, really.
Yeah, you know, I don't even. I did finish it. But the third one, I don't know if I finished it. I did watch the fourth one, and so the fourth one, it just looked like what's his character from who was he, Bill or Ted? Which one was he?
Yeah.
I mean, he just like now everything that I see him and he just looks like Ted. You know, he's got that look about. Huh?
But what was memorable about this movie to me, I did see it in theaters, and I thought it was pretty good. When he had to fight the 100 Smiths, I thought that was pretty cool. I know, of course, it's all animated, but I remember getting the bootleg. This is when bootleg was very popular now, and I ended up getting the bootleg of this, and I kept watching that one fight scene because I thought the fight scene was kind of crazy. Like, who thought about that?
Bullet time.
Yeah, the bullet time. Who thinks about, I'm going to fight 100+ guys of the same exact person?
Well, the technology winds up catching up so you can actually do things.
Yeah. So, I don't know. The technology versus him doing that and wire work, I guess. You know, the choreography is just, it was outstanding. Then the chase scene on the interstate, that was pretty cool. The motorcycle going in and out of traffic, and these cars are going right past. It was like, that was crazy. You wouldn't think about that on a moped, no less it's a real motorcycle. Anyway, it was all right. Good movie, good scientific movie. I forgot the name of the brothers. Was Wachowski's
sisters.
Yeah.
sisters. But different decade. All right, Serenity. I don't know exactly. Is that the one that was a TV show?
I don't know. Okay, no. Yeah, you're right. There was a TV show right at first. I'm thinking AI first. But anyway, yeah, it was a TV show first, and then it turned into Nathan Fillion was in it, and there was another female chick that was in it. Oh, I can't remember. I'm bad with names. I should be looking this up as we're talking about it. But anyway, fuck it. Let's go to the next one.
Well, we skipped over AI. AI is
AI.
the Spielberg movie, but if I remember this correctly, I think Stanley Kubrick started it, and then he died, and then Spielberg finished it.
Yeah. It was also a little Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah.
He was in it from not The Signs. What is the other movie?
Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense.
So the one thing that I have to say that I don't like child actors, and a child actor could destroy a fucking movie.
It depends.
And then
Go ahead.
you look at Haley Joel Osment's face, and he just has this dumb fucking look on his face. Every movie he's ever been in, this dumb fucking look. Dumb. Not even like a little intelligence. Like, dumb. When you look at fucking Haley Joel Osment, and you just... he just looks dumb as fuck.
He has one emotion, and that's it. That's why they made him a robot. That's basically it.
Oh my god! But then he's going around looking for his mommy and Blue Angel this, and oh my god, it kills me, man. He's just like, if they would just cast it with just somebody else. But again, like AI was a great movie. It's like one of those movies you could smoke a joint to.
Oh yeah. Just watch it, enjoy it.
Yeah. The whole fuckbot thing was cool. The fact that they were like pitting him off to get fucking like slaughtered in like this like Thunderdome type deal.
Yeah. All right, now we're in 2010. These are a lot of crazy. Like if you got some good drugs on you, by all means.
Yeah, there are a couple of ones that could. So. Going down the list, you got number 1, Inception, 2, Interstellar, 3, Arrival, 4, Ex Machina, 5, Mad Max Fury Road, 6, Blade Runner 2049, 7, Edge of Tomorrow, and 8, Looper.
No, okay. If you don't mind me starting with Edge of Tomorrow is one of my favorite on this list, and I like it that it's almost you have to keep telling the same story over and over. But the way they did it was pretty cool.
Is
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise one? Okay.
Tom Cruise, Emily Blunt.
So this one actually is good. As far as Edge of Tomorrow, it's only really worth a single watch, though. I mean,
yeah, I've watched it maybe 3 times, and the reason, the first one, like, wait a minute, what am I getting here? What's going on here? Second one, like, oh, I get it, but now let me pay attention and focus on everything that's going on. Then by the third time, it's like, now I got to dissect everything that just happened.
I think the alien designs were pretty good as far as being the kind of the tentacle creature things. But yeah, man, what's her face is just a badass now. Like she's almost kind of hot. You know, this kind of butch type role and shit. And then he's just kind of
hot without trying to be hot.
Yeah. Inception.
Inception is all about that. A dream within a dream, and which one is the real dream? Which one is the real one versus the dream?
But it also kind of seems like man, what would happen if you could pipe into somebody's dream?
Yeah,
and then you would need something like they had the little tokens that would like kind of ground them so they knew where they were. Because like when you dream, I mean, automatically you're in like another world, as if you've been in that world your whole time, and your other world doesn't exist. And it's really like the dream state is like a really weird place.
Yeah.
And but Inception is
and I hate when you have those dreams that seem so real. When you wake up, it's like, was I dreaming, or did that just happen last week?
Yeah. It
felt like, okay, that really just happened.
It's also kind of a psychedelic movie too, where you have like the cities folding in on themselves and shit like that. So I mean, I haven't seen it. I think I've only seen it the one time, so I haven't seen it since it was released. But yeah, from what I remember of it, it was a good movie.
It was pretty good.
I've been hearing a lot about Interstellar here lately.
You've never watched it?
I've never seen it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's good for a one watch. I've seen it twice, but you'll get it the first time. It's not like you have to watch it twice.
Yeah.
But it's a space movie that really is a time traveling movie, but you don't understand that at first. You just think it's just a space movie. So then once you watch it, you're like, oh, wait a minute, he just traveled in time.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not exactly sure, but like, didn't they like send a guy through space, and then like he was going like the traditional slow route, and then so much time had gone by since his way they found a new way to travel, and those guys kind of surpassed him or some shit like that.
So yeah, it's a weird trippy movie, and you need to be high on it.
Yeah. The Arrival. I can't remember. Is this the Jodie Foster movie?
No, that's Contact. Arrival, I think it's the girl from Office Space and Jeremy Renner.
Oh yeah. With the weird
with
crescent.
And the real crescent alien ships or wherever they were. They were trying to speak a different language or whatever it was. And I'm like, I get it, but I don't get it. It's like, if you could just spell it in English.
Yeah, I remember that. She was like picking up on all the different patterns, trying to figure out the linguistic. All right, so like I saw that once. I didn't think a lot about it. But then, like, thinking of the movie Arrival, do you remember the Charlie Sheen movie, The Arrival?
It's a Charlie Sheen movie?
Where he's picking up signals and shit like that. He winds up getting fired, so he sets up this little, like, makeshift, like, listening center and everything, and then he's picking up this signal, but then it seems to be coming from Mexico, so then he goes down to Mexico, and he links up to all, like, and then, like, the aliens in it were, like, it was kind of remind me of They Live in a kind of type of way.
Sounds interesting. Now I gotta watch it.
It's worth a watch. You should watch it. Yeah, it's like Charlie Sheen's probably best movie he's ever done, and that says a lot.
Did you watch the Charlie Sheen documentary on Netflix?
No, but I heard that he came out.
Oh yeah, dude! I didn't. Yeah, that was crazy.
Hey, cocaine, man.
Cocaine,
cocaine make you want to suck a dick.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh, let's see what else is on this.
Ex Machina.
Yeah,
I have seen this, and I actually did like the movie. I think
I
I
like
seen it twice.
You seen it twice? That says a lot.
Well, a lot of times I have to watch a movie before I get talking shit about it. So I watch it twice.
Yeah. My thing is, I always like to watch it at least once in the theater. I'm a theater guy. So when you're in the theater, you get to take everything out of your brain, put your phone off, and just focus on the movie itself. Pay attention to every little detail and nuance and everything. So, but when you're at home, your phone goes off, you check your phone, your doorbell rings, whatever it could be.
I used to be really big into the theater experience, and now it has to be a movie that I really have to know that's going to be good before I'm going to schlep out there and then throw down $20.
Yeah, I agree with you. I understand that. So it has to be a good movie for at least.
I saw Godzilla -1.
Oh, that's a good one.
On Christmas.
Yeah,
and then I think the
they're coming to part 2.
Yeah,
it's called Zero. So I can't wait to see that one.
Yeah, no. It's funny that they're actually making some good Godzilla movies, but I think I saw it 28 years later in the theater, and I got disappointed. I got pissed off.
Yeah. That one I did not watch in the theater, but I watched it at home. And I'm like, okay, I'm glad I didn't spend my money on this.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
it sucks to say that too, but I mean it's just the way it is.
And I'm the type too. Is like I like to watch movies before people start talking about them. Mm-hmm. So if I know they come out on a Thursday night, I'm like, let me go watch it because I don't want anybody to ruin it for me. I've already seen the trailer. Trailer got at least got me interested. So let me go check it out for myself. Yeah. Now then I will have the judgment if it's good or bad. But if it's bad, all right, cool, it's bad, whatever. But I don't want somebody to ruin it for me.
Yeah. All right, so next is Mad Max Fury Road.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was
cool. Okay, and then I got a better appreciation for how much was practical versus, CGI.
Yeah.
A lot of storms were CGI, but the vehicles, the stunts, that was all realistic. Most of it was. So that part I really appreciate. So I watched the movie first, and then went to watch the behind the scenes stuff, and was like, okay, that kind of made it extra better than what I thought it was going to be.
I actually thought it was going to be a Mad Max movie. I didn't realize it was going to be like a Charlize Theron movie. But
Yeah.
I think that she did well. Even that she had her with the robotic arm and everything. It was kind of jarring, but it's also that world.
Yeah.
All right, Blade Runner 2049.
We already talked about that. That's not a really good one.
Edge of Tomorrow, we talked about that.
And then Looper was the last one. Looper was that
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis and
I can't remember his name.
It's not Jared Leto. It's not Hayden Christensen. Oh no, it's not Hayden Christensen. I forgot who it was.
Yeah, he did a lot of sitcoms.
Oh no. Yeah. Crap. He was in Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Joseph Levitt Jr. What's his name? Yeah, I can remember his face, but I can't remember his name.
They tried to make him look like Bruce Willis in a way.
Yeah. I didn't agree with the makeup.
Yeah. I think it really was a
Joseph
casting.
Gordon-Levitt.
There you go. I think that they
He acted his ass off, but he just didn't look like Bruce Willis.
Yeah, I think that was really the main thing about that movie because he's playing a young Bruce Willis. So they really needed to have somebody, even if he was a no-name actor, someone who could act. But I think that they really needed to have, or at least even if they didn't use Bruce Willis, they needed to have an older actor and a younger actor that looked like
similar.
Him. Yeah.
There's a lot of them that do look similar, but them two didn't match.
No, and I think that's what really kind of didn't. I think if they really would have looked like each other, because even in like the Will Smith one, they used his kid.
No, okay. You talking about After Earth, or you talking about the other one? No, it was actually it Will? I thought it was Will Smith, and just they computer generated his face younger.
So I never saw the movie. I thought they did.
Yeah.
His kid.
So no, it wasn't his child, but that one was pretty. It was good to see once. Now I can say that because the storyline is better than his acting, his whatever. But it was a good one watch. That was it. You talk about they did a young Will Smith, a middle-aged Will Smith, and an older Will Smith, but you didn't know it was three different ones until at the end of the movie. But that was it. Plot twist I gave away. So now with that being said, we're almost done with this. We're now in 2020s.
All right. So Dune Part 1 is number 1. 2, Tenet. 3, Everything Everywhere All at Once. 4, The Creator. 5, Nope. 6, The Atom Project. 7, Rebel Moon. And 8, Godzilla -1. All right, so we did touch on Godzilla -1, and I would say that it was great. It was good to see it in the theater. The thing about the Godzilla movies is that you've got a lot of bullshit in between, like the good parts.
Yes.
Right. So even like Shin Godzilla, there's so much bullshit in between the parts that are good. -1 is the same.
They didn't make Godzilla as big, as menacing as he normally is.
No, and that is true. But I think they're trying to go for more like when you first see him when he's destroying the one repair camp.
Oh yeah.
He is fairly small.
Yeah.
He's like 20 foot tall or something like that.
Yeah.
He's small, but he's still a badass.
He gets
and then
bigger.
When we see him later, he's huge. But Godzilla is always supposed to be like evolving anyway. So every time you see him, he's different. Yeah. Did you ever watch the Monarch TV show?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I just that to me, I didn't really like the legendary Godzilla series that much until that came out.
The Monarch, yeah.
And then when the Monarch came out, it tied everything together.
Russell and
Kurt
Russell painted. So,
but also, when you saw that scene where they all go to Antarctica and you have Kurt Russell in the Antarctic suit and then the thing coming out, right? Why are we not having another thing? Why is there not another thing? John Carpenter, Kurt Russell. Obviously, you could do it.
It was right there. It's like, oh, why you tease us with this? Why you put the head in
right there,
and you don't fuck us all the way?
That on purpose.
Oh, that was so good. I love that.
Did that on purpose.
I've watched that scene so many times. It's like, come on.
Yes. All right. So, Dune Part 1. I really didn't see. I saw the original Dune back when it was like on HBO or Showtime or some shit like that back in the 80s. I didn't think too much of it. It was like what Kyle MacLachlan or whatever his fucking
Yeah.
and not Billy Idol, Sting. Yeah. So I didn't think much of it then. It didn't draw me to want to watch Dune again.
Yeah.
So I've not seen it. I have no care to see it. I really.
Nah.
Yeah.
You're good. I seen the first one, did not care to see the second one, then there's a third one coming out. So I'm like, you lost
think
me.
If you're into
but
that,
yeah, some people have praised it and like, oh, it's a great movie. I'm like, okay, that's
like
your opinion. I get it.
Star Wars for people who don't like Star Wars. Tenet, I don't know.
Did you see it though?
Tenet?
Yeah.
No. I don't even know what it's about.
It's a good movie. It's a weird movie, but it's still good. I don't know if I want to tell you about it because I know I'm going to spoil it, but it's still a good movie. It's almost, you're watching half the movie in chronological order. Then all of a sudden you get to the end of or part way through the middle of the movie, and now it's playing backwards. And now you're seeing people who reacted to stuff in the beginning of the movie acting to it backwards to the people who are acting to it in one way.
Oh, okay. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've not seen the movie, but I've seen
clippets or something like that.
No, okay. So someone took the movie and connected it ass end to each other, so it plays out one way to the other way. So when you're watching the end of the movie, it's actually the beginning of the movie or some shit like that.
It's trippy like that. Yeah.
I can't remember what it was, but yeah. Okay, so I am familiar with it. I have not seen it.
It's a once walk through, and let's say that once watch through rather. Watch it one time, then just go on YouTube and watch somebody explain it. And say, now it makes much more sense. You have to watch it twice, but as you watch it one way, you see clues for it going the other way. Christopher Nolan did that movie. Yeah. Him and he did Inception, all the Batman movies. So that dude, his brain works in a different way.
Yeah.
So who thinks to do one movie one way, and then now you're acting against characters who are reacting to you doing it backwards? Really weird. And then as you watch it the first time, you don't understand what's going on. Why are these bullets being fired back into a gun?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's weird.
I will watch.
You gotta watch it at least once.
I just keep forgetting about it apparently because All right, so then next is Everything Everywhere All at Once. Now I just saw this movie.
Oh really?
Just saw it. I
like that little Data is in it.
Yeah. So like as you're watching this thing, first of all, I don't know who the actress is who's in this and everything. She's like this older Asian lady. Like
the Asian.
I can't remember her name, but like I didn't know her from Adam. I didn't know that she was an actual action star.
Oh yeah.
So after I watched this movie, because she's kicking ass in this fucking movie, and so after I watched the movie, I did a dive on her just to see what she did, and I didn't realize who she was. I'd never seen her before, but she's like this prevalent Asian action star. And dude, like she's like what 60 years old and like was throwing down.
But my thing is, you didn't never watch. Oh, what's that Asian movie that they're man? Oh, let me look it up. I have to look it up now. Now that we brought it up.
But it had a dude from Goonies in it.
I think. That Data. I forget his real name, but he was in it. But Michelle Yeoh, Michelle Yeoh has been in. What's that dragon movie? She was Dragon movie.
Yeah, Crouching Tiger.
There you go.
So I never saw it.
You never saw that?
I never saw it. No.
Okay. First of all, I will have to warn you. It's a lot of wire work, but at least the fight choreography is awesome in that movie.
Right on.
So
that movie in itself, the Everything Everywhere All at Once, I was surprised about.
That's it.
Like when I finished that movie, I was recommending it.
Yeah. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. I think Jamie Lee Curtis won some award for it, which she kind of beat out who's old girl from Black Panther, Angela Bassett. She beat out Angela Bassett. Everybody thought Angela Bassett should have won.
Hot.
Hell yeah.
God damn, she's still
Black
hot.
Don't Crack, baby.
Remember her from Strange Days?
Oh, yeah. Strange Days is an awesome movie she was in.
Why is that not on the list?
Yeah, well, okay, we only got top 8 on every year, so we keep going to 10, 15. It could, It should be on the list.
So next is the creator. Now, I remember seeing this, but I don't remember anything about it. But I do remember talking shit about this movie.
Oh yeah. I look. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah. So the next one is Nope. So how do you feel about Nope?
I watched it again. I just didn't like the way the aliens looked.
Right.
That's my only gripe about it.
The denim
suspense, everything else was good, but I just did not like the way the aliens looked. So them hiding behind clouds and the whole suspense, being like not a circus act, but a guy was like trying to entertain the crowd with them being, hey, watch, here they're gonna come to eat this horse or whatever. I get the whole thing was great.
I like the cast.
The cast
Keith
was great.
David as the father.
I just did not
dude
like
from Walking Dead.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever his name. Man, we're bad on these names. But anyway, the just the way the aliens look, it's like it look like you're fighting curtains. I was like,
well, I think that was supposed to be intentional. They wanted it to look like the iris of a camera or some shit like that. So I don't know.
The meaning behind everything. I just did not like the way the aliens looked. So that was just my gripe.
The coolest part about that movie was the killer monkey. Like, right? Like if that was the movie.
Yes, I wanted to see that.
If that was the movie, right? Because then you got this traumatized boy. He's got this museum for the monkey and
I want
shit.
to see that museum.
Yeah.
That was great.
The Adam Project. I don't recall this at all. I don't even recall the name.
And I thought that was straight to Netflix, if I remember right. Okay, really? It could have been out of theaters, but I didn't see it until it hit Netflix. We just got the Adam Project.
Yeah, 2022.
Yeah, that was. Well, I thought it was straight to DVD or straight to streaming. I remember seeing it, but I thought that was like, man, really, this is a great movie. It was good. Ryan Reynolds and the Hulk. What's his dude name? Ruffalo.
I don't know.
But good, but I didn't think it was great.
Next is Rebel Moon, which this is Zack Snyder, but I never heard of this either. Rebel Moon.
I've heard of it. I've seen it, but it wasn't great.
Yeah.
It was just so-so.
Is it a Star Wars thing?
No, it's not Star Wars. Sci-Fi, but it's not Star Wars. And I thought it was supposed to be more than just one movie, but I guess it was just one. Not less another one that went straight to DVD or something. But again, it got low on Rotten Tomatoes, but nothing to say that's great.
Zack Snyder is hit and miss with me. Like he's done some cool stuff and he's done some dog shit. And then of course we talked about Godzilla -1. So obviously, there's some movies that we thought of, through this that, obviously could have been on the list too.
But we're talking these are the top 8 of every genre. All right, let's do another shot before we've gone on for an hour 24 minutes.
Oh, well then we've done a show.
There we go.
Boop. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for you.
This is it.
Dear God.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. Join us next time around.
Yes, if you have any other movie suggestions, we're going to go through. We did sci-fi. We're going to go through action adventure. I don't know if they're going to either cross-pollinate.
I think there's going to be some cross-pollination.
We'll see how it goes.
Some things on there. All right. From Mr. Monty Hicks.
And Rev.
Fuck you all tonight.
Peace out.
One of them.